or you can just sit on the ground if you prefer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we might start sort of seated cross-legged if that feels comfortable for you. You can have one leg out straight if that feels better, both legs out in front of you, however it feels best. We're gonna start by kind of grounding ourselves a little bit. During the day, we might be all over the place, we have things to do, our thoughts are all over the place, especially with all the news and everything that's going on, so let's ground ourselves. So turning your palms face down on top of your thighs. Let's sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. So find that nice length in the spine. Relax your shoulders. So just let your shoulders kind of draw back, but then relax them a little bit. Let's close our eyes if we wish. We're just gonna start to draw our attention now to our breath. So let's begin by just simply noticing the breath. Oh, someone else is on. I want to just notice how you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Maybe that breath is short and it's a little bit kind of in the chest. Maybe the breath is a little bit deeper and we can feel an expansion through the ribs, through the belly. Without judgment, just simply noticing how you're breathing. How you're breathing tonight. On our next exhale, let's inhale through the nose. But as we exhale, let's exhale through the mouth today. And as we exhale through the mouth, release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Allow your jaw to relax. Maybe your jaw even wants to kind of swish around from one side to the other. For tonight, just for this practice, I invite you to set an intention to let go. To let go of those thoughts that have been replaying in your mind all day, all week, for the past months. To let go of tension that you might be feeling in your body that isn't serving to you today, right now. Whatever it is that you don't want to take with you through this practice or when you go to sleep tonight, just think about letting go of it. And it is said that simply those thoughts, those intentions, allows us to do so. On our next exhale, let's gently draw our chin to the sky and allow the neck to open up. Feel the space in the front of the neck. Continue to breathe out through the mouth if that's comfortable, letting go of the tongue, the jaw. Notice when you do this that you aren't sitting forward into your chest. We can stay tall. On our next inhale, let's bring our head back to the center, and as we exhale, let's drop our chin now towards our chest. Let's take our hands and bring the palms of our hands together into prayer pose, or Anjali Mudra. This mudra is said to connect our minds and our bodies together as one, as they should be, but they often get disconnected. Let's inhale, lift our head. On the exhale, draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. Keeping our palms together, noticing through the palms of our hands if we're starting to feel something. Maybe we're feeling some heat, some tingling through the fingers. On your next inhale, let's gently bring our head back up, and as you exhale, draw the head to the opposite side. Feeling the space in the opposite side of the neck. Let's inhale our head back up through center. Create some small neck circles. Exhale as you draw your chin forward. Circle through that head nice and slow in whatever direction works for you. Notice everything you feel as we move our head. Whenever you're ready, let's change directions, taking our time. Doing it a couple of times in this direction. Let's bring our head back to the center when we're ready, lifting it up so that our chin is neutral. And from here, let's take an inhale, keeping our hands together. Rise your hands above your head, and as you exhale, nice gentle back bend. Inhale, draw the hands back to the heart center. Draw chin to chest. Let's do this 3 more times. Exhale, lift, bend, open. However the breath connects best for you, just do that. It's all good. Whatever feels right and feels natural. Keeping our hands together, noticing what we feel through our hands now. Are you starting to feel a little bit of heat through your hands? Tingling through the fingers, energy. Whenever you're ready, let's come back through center. Keeping our chin parallel to the ground with our hands at our heart center. Now from here, we're just going to gently start to swish our hands up and down. So keeping your hands together and just kind of rub your hands together. So we're going to generate a little bit of heat to feel the energy. Doing a small little energy ball that feels really cool. If you don't feel anything, it's all good, no worries. Just setting that intention to do so is fun. Whenever you're ready, let's release our hands and sort of create a little bit of a ball. Bringing our hands separated just a little bit. Notice if you can feel kind of energetic waves. You might feel vibrations, you might feel almost like a woo, I don't know how else to describe it, sort of feeling. If you do feel that, see if you can play with it a little bit. Maybe it'll get a little bigger, maybe you don't feel anything, that's okay. Play around with it. Let's imagine now that this energy that we're feeling between our hands, we can play pretend like we did when we were kids. Imagine that this energy between our hands is all that stuff that's within us that we would like to release today, that we don't want to take with us through this practice, that we don't want to take with us when we go to bed. All of that stuff is in between your hands. Can you feel it? Can you feel it moving away from your body and in between the hands? We're going to release all this energy with unconditional love. Let's take the energy, let's turn our palms facing away from us. And exhale, just gently push that energy away. Releasing the hands back down on the palms. And taking a moment now to just notice how we feel. We might feel a little lighter. We may feel as though that energy that was stuck is sort of lifted a little bit. We might be unsure of how we feel, and that's okay. Let's move into our first restorative yin posture for our practice today. If we're sitting on top of a pillow, let's hop off of the pillow. We're going to take our legs nice and wide into a wide strap, so feet out to the side. You can take some of those couch pillows if you want and put them underneath your knees if you wish. You can even sit on top of a couch pillow underneath your bum if that feels better for you. So that's okay, it's up to you. So today won't be very much of a traditional yin, as we will actually add a little bit of movement as we do this. So let's inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as we exhale, let's just kind of draw our body from one side to the other, but leaning forward, making our way into our hips just a little bit. Let's be mindful that we breathe. One beautiful way to release that stuff that's stuck within us is through movement. So for our practice today, we will be coming into yin postures, but creating movement and flow so that we can release something within us. Let's just gently sort of rock from one side to the other. Feel free to put your hands in front of you a little bit. Close your eyes if you like, and now continue to gently rock from one side to the other, but move slowly. Maybe even resting your head downward if you like. As we move a little slower, we can get into the subtleties in the body. We can get into the subtle body, which is that energetic body, that emotional body, body of wisdom, body of bliss. But we most certainly get into our physical body. We might first and foremost feel it in our physical body, in our inner thighs, in our hips, in our neck, in our shoulders. So together, let's breathe here for about another minute, creating small, gentle movements and noticing what we feel. Maybe as you continue to move, you allow your body to sink and to shift a little further. Whenever you're ready, let's gently walk ourselves back up, but continue to shift from one side to the other. Lifting all the way back up until we find ourselves in a nice neutral spine once again. Let's take our legs close together now. If we still have blankets underneath our knees or pillows, then that's fine. We can sit in this pose with something underneath our knees. You don't have to turn sideways. I'm just doing it to show you, but do what feels right for you. What we're going to do from here is take our hands behind us, turning the palms so that they face away from us, or they can face forward if that doesn't hurt our shoulders, but it tends to pop the shoulder forward. Whatever works for you. Let's inhale as we lengthen through our chest here, lifting up through the ribs. And from here, you're going to gently lift and look up to the sky. And maybe kind of rocking through the shoulders a little bit. We can tuck our chin if that feels better for us. The intention in this posture is to get into the pec majors and to get into those pec minors, to get into all through those shoulders as well. We might even feel this into our arms, our wrists, our hands. And we're just sort of gently swaying if that feels comfortable for us, or no movement might feel best. Looking up if you wish, dropping the head back if you wish. Invite you to find some of the spaces in your body that is looking for a little more attention today. Looks awesome. Notice how you feel in through the neck. If your head is back and it's a little too far back, it doesn't feel quite right for you. Turn your head to one side or turn it back up, tuck the chin in. Taking about one more minute in this posture to just move around, breathe. Move a little slower, puff up the chest, curl the shoulders in. I invite you to find some flowing movements here that might work for you today. Let's take a couple more deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, let's lift ourselves back up to a seated position. Now we're going to take our knees so that our knees are separated. Take your time here, shift around if you like. Separate those knees, so we're going to bring our feet up. Again, we can have the pillows now, but maybe under the sides of the legs. So we're sitting in our bound angle, our butterfly position. We can even have a pillow underneath our legs this way if we holster. From here, getting into those inner thighs a little differently than we did in our straddle. But also getting into the shoulders and the hips. So from here, just gently swaying the hips from one side to the other, rocking through the shoulders. So we might choose to roll our shoulders back if we like. We might choose to just gently rock and sway from one side to the other. We might choose to lean forward and to rock in through the body. And whatever I'm doing doesn't mean that that's what's right for you. I invite you to listen to your body, to listen to what feels best and right for you. Get your body moving in different directions so that we can let go. Breathe, exhale, release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. As we practice restorative yoga, it might take us a long time before we can feel that release, and that's okay. We might have moments of release. It might feel a little slow for us. All of this is okay. But if we can give in, if we can let go, you just may notice a lighter, more peaceful state of body and mind. Let's take a few more deep breaths as we shift our body around. And whenever you're ready, let's come back up to a seated posture that feels best for you. So if you're good still sitting in this butterfly, try that. If you would like to come back to a seated posture where our legs are crossed, you're welcome to do that as well, but maybe try the other leg forward. We're going to open up through our chest and through our shoulders a bit of a different way here. Through some cat-cows, using the spine as well. So as we bring our arms out to our sides, We're going to take a nice exhale, draw our hands together, round through our back, clasp the fingers, tuck the head, and really find that space through the whole vertebrae, through the back, through that spine. And then we're going to slowly open up, bringing our arms behind us, lifting through our chest. And if we wish, we can even take our hands behind us and open up a little bit more space here. You can choose to do it however it feels best for you, releasing the arms, drawing them forward, rounding through the back. We're going to go through these little cat-cows 9 more times. So doing each one about 9 more times. And each time you do it, you might notice a little more space, a little more release. And moving through about 4 more times. And if that's not your count, it's okay. Be gentle through the head. Be gentle through the neck. Opening it up. Maybe even sending the arms a little further away from you. Be mindful that you breathe. You might hear little cricks, little cracks through the back, through the neck, through the hips even. Then whenever you feel ready, complete your cycle, whatever you're doing. Let's come back to a nice seated posture. Let's come into a supine position, lying on our backs as we get into our hips a little more. So let's bend through those knees. Let's bring ourselves forward so that we can rotate onto one side. Once we've rotated onto the side, let's lie all the way down. Nicely on our back. We can use a pillow underneath our head if we wish. But let's start with our feet wide apart. So at the outer edges of our mat. And once our feet are here, let's allow our knees to gently draw from one side to the other. And just kind of enjoy this space here. You can take your hands above your head if you wish, clasping your fingers together. You can allow your arms to just rest at your sides. Wherever it feels right for you. Let's continue to breathe and rock in from side to side, enjoying that beautiful space being created as we let go of what isn't feeling quite right within us. Whenever your legs come back up to center, let's walk our feet a little closer together. Maybe even our feet are touching now. Let's gently rotate hips from one side to the other. If you like, you can get your arms in on this as well. Lifting your arms up to center when your legs are at center, drawing them to the opposite side, even turning your head if you wish to the opposite side. Coming back up through center, bringing our arms to the opposite side of our knees and even turning our head again if we wish. Just continue to gently flow. Notice as you slowly lift the legs back to center, those deep abdominals engaged to assist in your lift. As you continue to flow here, just notice how your let go of your body. Right about now, we might be thinking of many, many thoughts. Let's see if, just for a moment, we can find some space in our minds as well. Moving from one side to the other. Let's do this a couple more times. Beautiful. Whenever you feel ready, let's come back through center. Keeping our knees up, let's reach our hands and grab onto the backs of the thighs if we can, or the tops of the knees if that's best. Relaxing the shoulders back and down, just kind of giving the shoulders a nice little wiggle so that we know that we can relax. And then from here, creating some small, gentle circles through the hips now. Again, we might need to adjust, we might need a pillow underneath our head. When we're ready, let's do some circles in the opposite direction. Notice how this might feel different. Maybe we're feeling those cracks or hearing those cracks throughout our body. So that it's creating space within our body. Maybe breaking out some of that fascial buildup. Let's come back through center whenever we're ready. And let's gently wiggle the toes, wiggle the ankles. Let's release our arms to our sides so that our triceps can lie on the ground. Let's create some gentle circles through our wrists as well. As we exhale, let's release the tongue from the roof of the mouth, swish the jaw around. Go in the opposite direction with your wrists, with your feet. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Get into those little nooks and crannies in the body that tend to not get quite as much attention. When you're ready, let's lower our heels to the ground. Let's connect our hands together. Slide your heels along the floor, reaching your hands up above your head, pointing your toes and creating a nice long body stretch. Let's breathe through this beautiful stretch for 3 more deep breaths. Let's now turn our toes up towards the ceiling. Cross your right foot over top of your left foot ankle. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand, and let's gently pull our body over to that left side, just a little bit. So you might feel a very, very gentle lengthening through the whole side body there. Now let's switch sides whenever you're ready. Unhook those toes, send the left leg over top of the right, just that ankle. Grab onto that left wrist with the right hand, and just a soft, gentle pull. Gentle lengthening through the side body. Whenever you're ready, let's come back through center. Let's release the hands. Release those legs. Feel free to place a pillow underneath those knees if you wish. Feel free to throw a blanket over top of you if you wish as well. Let's begin to close our eyes once again. And now finding that final resting posture for your practice this evening, our Shavasana. We lie in our Shavasana so that our bodies can absorb the practice. And here is where we may notice our thoughts a little more. Whenever those thoughts start to pop back into the mind, I invite you to simply guide them away. Just at the beginning of our practice, as we found that energy that was within us, and we just gently pushed it away, using the palms of our hands. Let's do the same thing with our thoughts, just imagining. And together we're going to take 3 more minutes in this final resting pose to enjoy, to breathe, to let go. Together, let's return our attention to our breath, wherever it has gone. As we exhale, let's release the tongue from the roof of the mouth, wiggle the jaw, and let go. When you feel ready, bring your attention back into your body. Noticing how you feel as you lie on your mat. And finding some movement whenever you feel ready, however you'd like to move. Start slow, start gentle. Whenever you feel ready for bigger and bigger movements, I invite you to maybe turn onto one side, your comfortable side. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking some time just for you. Whether your mind was wandering the whole time or you were able to find space, either way, you've taken that time. So have some gratitude for you. When you're ready, let's meet in a seated posture. Thank you guys so much for taking the time, for joining me for this practice this evening. I wish you both and whoever else does this the best sleep possible. Namaste. So I'm gonna unmute you guys there just for a second. Mute, unmute. Yeah, I guess that's the word, eh? How it was so funny. Oh, it wasn't working for you, Natalie. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. She muted herself. How's that feel, guys? Unmute. Does that feel okay for you?
Very good for me.
Yeah?
Very good.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions about anything, or is there anything you're curious about, or?
No, I don't.
No.
No.
Okay.
I did too much arms today.
Crazy. Oh, so you're sore?
Sorry.
Did you do a workout too, Natalie? One of the earlier ones, or yeah?
Yeah, I did, but right before, like I
Oh,
tape.
Correct. Yeah.
okay, cool, awesome. So are you sore? Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm sure I'll be.
Yeah, awesome. Fun. Well, hopefully that'll, what we did tonight might alleviate some of that soreness. It could. So awesome.
Yes, it feels good for sure.
Cool. Okay. Thank you very much. So have a great night.